What is going on, guys? It is Kyle here, and we are going to be going over the MASCHINE Easter Egg guide right now. And I have all the steps for you guys, and we're finally back on TheManzoPlays. Yeah, it's been like 4 years, so yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So just pay attention, it's going to go by really fast, and here we go. So the first step you guys are going to want to make, you're going to want to make your way down to the door by Jug so you can open up the facility. Once you open up the facility, you'll have the amount of points, or hopefully the amount of points, to get down, open up the power door, turn on the power, and then get ready for opening the ether portal. But before that, you got to turn on both of the terminals. Hopefully you're going to be with one of your teammates, so it just goes by faster. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. You can do it in solo. Anybody can do this Easter egg. So once that, you're going to want to go into the ether portal, go into the ether, and then you're going to want to go to the ether tunnel where you can pick up the pack-a-punch part, and then you're going to go and forge the pack-a-punch. From there on, after you build the pack-a-punch and you get out of the ether, the first basic step to your Easter egg is going to be that you need to basically just wait out so you can get the key card. And to get the key card, you're just going to need to wait for one of these big guys. You'll see him right here. He's gonna basically split into two, and you're gonna see a lot of these throughout this match and throughout this map. And yeah, so you're gonna have to split him, kill him, pick up the key card, and then next up, you're gonna want to bring that key card that you just picked up, bring it down to the gun room. It's gonna be kind of near Deadshot. And then once you're over there, there's going to be a little computer, or not really computer, like a drawer that opens. Then you get the DIE like remote. And then with that remote, you're going to want to bring it into Knocked. And there's going to be this little like open, what can you call it? A little open like crack in the wall where there's going to be like a little trap. There's going to be a skeleton there. He's going to be holding your free wonder weapon. And it's basically like a suction trap, so you can train up as many zombies as you want, bring them in front of it, and then it just kind of sucks their soul into the trap. And then once it has enough souls, then the door will blast open. You can go up to it, click it, the door will blast open, and you can pick up your free wonder weapon. Once you have gotten your free wonder weapon, the next step is basically you're going to have to do 2 of the 4 upgrades on the DIE shockwave. And that's basically, there's going to be an ice, which is, for the ice right now, you're going to go up to the top of Knocked, shoot that box over, and then you're going to want to run down over to the side by the pond where Quick Revive is, and there's going to be an empty flask that you can pick up. And then after that, you're going to need another one of those big guys. They'll like elite kills, basically. You're gonna want him to shoot his little green like ball at that tree right there, and it's gonna bring up this purple thing where you can place your empty flask. You basically just sit there for around like a minute or so, and then I mean you don't have to like get souls into it, so it just goes over time. You're gonna see it right there. It's done. You can pick it up, and you want to bring it down next to Speed in the little like med room. You can bring it to that box, and then you're gonna have the ice upgrade. Now that you're done with the ice upgrade, you're gonna see that you have it, but after you're done with it, you're gonna like want to have it, but no, you need to swap it back so you have the original DIE shockwave. And then after that, the next wonder weapon upgrade that you're going to need to do is the Nova 6 upgrade. And the first step to that, you're going to want to go to the top of Knocked, or no, not the top of Knocked, but like through Knocked. You're going to see this like empty little like canister. You're going to want to suck it in with your wonder weapon and then pick it up. And then you're going to want to bring it down to the like kind of gun room next to Deadshot. It's going to be underground right next to the perk machine. There's going to be a little like canister thing. You can place it there. And the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get a Plague Hound down there, and it's going to need to be like kind of next to it, so where you kill it, the gas from the Plague Hound goes into the canister. So like right here, you shoot him and then he explodes, and then over like 10 seconds or so, you're going to see that it's able to pick up. You're going to get an audio quote from Dr. Gray or whatever her name is. You're going to pick up that canister, and then you can bring it outside by Jug to the next box, and then you will be done with your Nova 6. Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. You need to place the canister and then shoot it, so the gas, it breaks open the vines into the box, so you can open it and have your upgrade, and then you will have your Nova 6 upgrade.
Nova 5.
Once you have finished those two wonder weapon upgrades, you are going to be ready for the first step of the Easter egg. So basically, that's the first step is going to be you're going to want to go into the dark ether, and then you're going to want to go pick up these 3 parts all in the same ether portal time. And these 3 parts are going to be so you can build the ether scope, which is going to help you with everything else. So the first step, or the first location of the part, is going to be in spawn, right where I picked it up right there. And these locations, they don't change, so they're going to be in every, like, it's the same exact time. And then right when you pick it up, there's going to be a ton of plague hounds, and you just need to kill them. The second location is going to be on top of the plane right next to Jug, right where I picked it up. There's going to be more plague hounds jumping in, and the second player picked up the third location. But the third location is going to be directly like down next to Pack-a-Punch and Power, and you'll find it easily. Like, it's very easy. Now that you've gotten 3 of those parts, you're going to want to go to the buildable table right next to Pack-a-Punch, build the ether scope, pick it up, and then once you get into like a normal round, get your next ether portal open. That's going to be the next step for you. So so you're going into the ether, and then you're going to want to make your way to the computer desk, pick up the diary, Dr. Vogel's diary, and then you're going to finally get to do your first anomaly, which is him telling you what's going on. There's going to be 3 of these, but you're only going to have time to do 2 in one ether portal. So you're going to have to wait through this is the first location. It's going to be directly next to Speed Cola. It's going to be right there next to him, like on the bookshelf type area in the med room. The second location for him is going to be right up kind of by the trial room, like right here. This is the second location for him. You're not going to have enough time to finish it. I can just tell you that right now. Like, you could try. Like, people have definitely have, but like, I don't think there's any possible way. So you're gonna need to go back into the ether, transfer in, and then the third and final location for him is going to be directly at that buildable table where he built with the ether scope. So that's basically what's gonna happen. And then let's get on to the next step. So once you're done with that, it's gonna take you into back from the ether into the normal world, and then right when you're done with that, you're gonna want to run your way over to Speed Cola, go up back to where you picked up Vogel's diary, and enter the password in the computer. What those 3 anomalies were those 3 letters of the password. Once you do the password, it's gonna give you a little audio quote. You're gonna hear from Weaver, whatever. And basically it's telling you like, oh, let's try and like fix this. Then we're on to the next step of the Easter egg. The next step of the Easter egg is going to be to do the other 2 DIE Shockwave weapon upgrades. So the first one is the fire upgrade, and it's going to be tough. You need to go through every single one of those fast travels where I just showed you. There's going to be one directly under Pack-a-Punch. There's going to be one right next to the plane right there. You're going to kind of know it because these are the ones that like you have to. Then there's the last one is going to be right next to Quick Revive. You need to go through all 3 of those and then make your way to the plane. It's going to be lifted above the ground, and you're going to be able to shoot open this little fuse box and then pick up the fuse part. In my opinion, do not do the lightning first. Do the fire, because we did the lightning first twice and it glitched out on us. You're going to want to go back into the ether portal because it's going to kick you out right when you pick up the fuse part. You're going to want to bring the fuse part down over by Deadshot. It's going to do this little machine thing to like cut through it. Then from there, you're going to be directed back into the normal world, and you're going to want to bring the fuse part over to the back of this like truck, and it's going to be another box, and then you're going to be done with the fire, and you're going to be on to the last upgrade. So you're on to the last upgrade, and this is going to be lightning. But remember, each time when you upgrade these, you want to get the DIE Shockwave again, so you're going to need to go through the ether portal directly under Pack-a-Punch. I cannot reiterate that enough. Directly under Pack-a-Punch. and because that's the only way you can do this upgrade. And then you're gonna need to like suck in these crystals. The first location of the crystals is gonna be the top of Noct, and then right when you get that crystal, you're gonna need to keep repeating this process of bringing it to the box down below Pack-a-Punch and shooting that crystal that you sucked in into that box. And then the second location is gonna be directly next to Jug. You're gonna suck that one in, you're gonna run down, and then you're gonna shoot it directly in that box again. And then you really need to go fast, so you're not going to have enough time. I definitely didn't, so you're going to have to wait until the ether portal opens up again. And then you're going to have to go get that third and final one. Don't worry, you don't have to do all of these in one ether portal, so don't worry about time. The last one is going to be right next to the pond, next to Quick Revive. You suck that in, which sounds very wrong, but it's what happens. And then you run down, do the same thing you've been doing, and then shoot it in, and then you'll have the lightning upgrade. And then now you're done with all 4 upgrades. This is going to be the next step of the Easter egg. So the next step of the Easter egg is basically you're going to want to get all the upgrades of this and bring it to that like human suction vial, and you're going to want to shoot the correct area on the vial, the human thing. And you're going to want to just basically do it on all 4 of the upgrades. You're going to want to keep swapping them out. You're going to need lightning, ice, fire, and nova. You're going to have to do them on each one, and then once you do it on each one, it's going to give you an audio file, and then basically you'll be on to the next step of the Easter egg. Basically for the next step, it's basically just going to like give you a little audio like reel from whoever's talking. And then after that, there's going to be another ether portal that spawns in, right, like by you. I'm pretty sure it's by you. Just like, yeah, it's basically right in the speed room. Once you do that, there's going to be an anomaly for you on how these 2 soldiers... Fuck, my voice is messed up right now, guys. These 2 soldiers, they stole this artifact that, like, contained the whole facility, like, thing. And this is basically you like looking into the past a very long time ago, and you're going to be seeing where they took that artifact, and then you're going to have to go get it yourself wherever they hid it. You're going to have to go pick up that wrench that they dropped. It's going to take you right out when the anomaly's done. And you're going to want to bring that wrench that you just picked up. Oh, first off, you need to craft a Semtex before doing this step. You need one. Like, it's just, then you're going to bring the tank, or bring the wrench over to the tank and spawn. You're going to want to bang on it. Then you're going to, a zombie's going to come out. Who cares? Kill him. You're going to want to throw the Semtex correctly right on that little tank patch. The tank's going to fire at the tree. It's going to knock over, and that is going to be where the artifact was hid, and that's where you can go pick it up. So for this step, bringing the artifact over to back to Speed Cola, where the anomaly was, where those 2 soldiers were, is going to be a little bit tough. There's going to be a ton of zombies, a ton of plague hounds, all spawning in, coming for you, because that's just how this game mode works. They really know how to just mess you up. But yeah, so have a teammate cover you while you make it down, put it into the little container where those 2 soldiers were, and then it's basically on to the next step. And we're getting close to the end, guys, so get ready. So basically onto this step, you're going to want to bring one of those giant guys. You're going to want to bring him down to that room where the suction vial is, which it's going to suck up his split into it. So you're going to want to make him split directly under it. I mean, it doesn't have to be directly under it, but you want to bring the 2 split, like, under it, kinda, so they both get sucked in. And then you're going to see right here, they get sucked in. And then after they get sucked in, you basically want to bring every player up to the computer room right above where they got sucked in, and then you need everyone in there. So like, look, my teammate's coming in, you immediately place it so it works, the doors get shut. He's basically going to talk a little bit. It's going to create him into the person that he was. It's going to be a big zombie that talks, but it's going to be a person. He's just trying to get his revenge for what happened to him. That's basically it. He's going to figure out a way to get out of that vial, because he's giant, like, he's a huge thing. He gets out, he runs off, and I cannot reiterate this enough. When that door opens for you to leave, run. There's nothing better to do if all your team does not want to die, you need to run. Because a ton of elite zombies, a ton of plague hounds, everything, there's at least 5 of them. They all spawn in. You're going to need to kill them all to go to the next step. Get ready, guys, because right after you kill all those big guys, you're going to be on your final step of the Easter egg. You want to go to the Dark Ether. It's going to be a portal next to Noct. You're going to want to go to this table in the back of Noct where there's going to be another anomaly. This anomaly is going to be the man that you created or recreated in that little thing. He's going to talk about his life. He's going to talk about his family. Right, it's going to transfer you right out. Once you pick up that family photo from that desk, it is over. You are going into the boss fight, so prepare before you get that family picture. Okay, yeah, so pick up the picture. Get ready before you pick up the picture because it's going to spawn you right in. You're going to notice now that he has a blue bar above him, so he's your friend. Basically, you're just going to be helping him because he just wants to get his revenge. He wants to get out of there. He doesn't really care what happens. He just wants to destroy this whole facility once and for all. So basically, you're going to be helping him destroy the whole facility by protecting him on 3 stages around the Pack-a-Punch room. And you're going to be locked in there, so make sure that you have very good weapons. I suggest that you get the Lightning DIE Shockwave upgrade because it's very effective against the big guys, which there's going to be at least 15 spawning in that whole time. You're going to need to kill them all. And right when you finish killing them all, it's going to transfer you on to stage 2. Stage 2 is basically him just moving around in that area, trying to figure out a way to close it off and make it blow up, get rid of the facility once and for all. Once you do that, you are basically going to be done. It's not that hard of a boss fight. I'm gonna be completely honest. Once you're done, it's basically going to flash a white light for you. You can just kind of tell that you're done once the light flashes. You'll see it happen right now, actually, I think. Yeah, so the white light flashes. You're going to want to go to this door. This is the final thing you need to do. This is the end. This is how you get out in Xfil. But there's a catch. These electric beams come out of the ground. And you need to maneuver your way around them because in Dreisendrach, if you remember in BO3 Zombies, the electricity, it killed you instantly. There was no revive. You were dead. So, you just need to maneuver your way around them, make sure you don't get hit, and then make it to the chopper, and then that's basically it, guys. That's the Die Maschine Easter egg. Once you get to that chopper, you're good. So I'm hoping you guys really enjoyed this tutorial video. I'm definitely going to be bringing out more. I'm going to have new videos every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so stay tuned. My live stream link, which I stream every single day, is going to be in the description. So like, comment, subscribe if you want more, and adios.
But I got a feeling Omega Group is just getting started.